Hi, so today I would like to talk about something that's very important before you list the house for sale. Is obviously, if you decide to go with a realtor, is how you're going to be selecting your realtor and what are the questions that you're going to be asking him or her. It is a whole process, and I will not be talking about all of the questions, but where I am expert, it's really about home staging. And that is a very integral part because now home staging has become a part of the overall marketing strategy. And therefore, I truly believe that your realtor, the person that you entrust your most important possession to, which is your house for sale, should be on board with your home staging strategy and should be actually very pleased and happy that you want to do it. My name is Sveta from homestagingstepbystep.com, and my website specializes in helping home sellers to reach their goals of selling the house fast and for top dollar. Therefore, everything I talk about has to do with home staging, how to make your house better, how to prepare it well, how to fix the problems you might be having. And remember, I truly believe that every home seller is entitled to get a better future by selling faster, with less stress, and for more money. But today, let's talk about the questions that you will want to be asking your realtor. Now, one little note is that I know that a lot of experienced realtors can probably tell you a lot of the things that I cover, which is home staging. They know when the paint color is wrong, or when something smells bad in the house, or when the house is cluttered or is out of date. Now, what I really think is, even if they can tell you that, some of the things they can tell you if you're not going to get offended, but that's exactly what the problem is. A lot of times the clients get offended because when it comes from the home stager, it's completely different because we are an objective and neutral people, and we're specialized to look at your house with the eyes of a potential buyer. Whether your realtor is a person on your side, and so maybe it's not very easy for them to express certain things that they would like to say, and they will not be telling you that. That's one thing. The other thing is they don't necessarily have good taste, decorating taste, and it's nothing wrong to say that because they should really be specialized at what they're good at, which is marketing your property and getting people in to come and dealing with potential legal issues and just generally advising you on everything that is real estate, but they're not really specialists in how to make your house look its best. So I always think that to each his own, everybody's good in their own specialty. A lot of people, for example, ask me if I could provide them with photographs of staged properties, and I always say no, because I am good at what I do, which is staging the house. I'm not necessarily a good professional photographer, but I always recommend a good professional photographer to them, and it is actually part of the questions that we'll be discussing. So without further ado, when you're selecting your realtor and you are having your general discussion on the strategies that he or she will be using, I will provide you with the 5 questions to ask specifically as it relates to your home staging process. And by the way, you will find all the details in my blog. The link is posted next to the video. It's homestagingstepbystep.com, questions about home staging. So you will find it there. So the first question is, what do you think of home staging in general and its benefits? And any experienced and good real estate agent will know and understand how important home staging is and why everybody should be doing it. So there shouldn't be a problem with them resisting your attempts for it. The question number 2 is, do you actually recommend home stages generally to your clients? And honestly, I have almost never in my 13 years as a home stager seen a house that doesn't need it. So some houses need it a lot less than others, that's true, but almost never ever have I seen one that doesn't need it at all. So if your realtor tells you, well, most of my clients, don't need it, especially for lived-in homes, I don't think it's necessarily true. And by the way, the vacant homes need it as much or even more in some cases. The question number 3, if I stage my house, will you price it accordingly to the increase, obviously, after it's staged? And that is also very important because You don't want to overprice your house, obviously, but at the same time, when a house is well prepared, well taken care of, well staged, there is a price differentiation which your agent can definitely justify. I don't know what it is. It could be 5,000, could be 10,000, but there is apparently there are some statistics which are very real. 2017 National Association of Realtors surveyed real estate agents, and it shows that the buyers are ready to pay between 1 and 5% more for a house that has been staged. So I think it's fair to say that anywhere between 1 and 5% would definitely increase the value of your house, and therefore your realtor could increase the price accordingly. And the question number 4, this is where we're at, is do you use a professional photographer after the staging? And if so, can I see his or her work? And that is super, super important as well, because the quality of the photographs, and I even wrote specific blogs on that theme, because the quality of professional photographs can really change everything in the way the house looks and it's presented. Remember that over 90% of potential home buyers are now shopping on the internet before they show up, and therefore whatever is shown in the photographs is going to be extremely important. And last question is, will you help me with the resources that I might need to prepare my house for sale? And what I mean by those resources is, if you don't necessarily know people and you would like to interview, let's say, a handyman or a painter or a plumber or carpet installers or roofers, anybody in the area who can help you get your house ready for sale are important people to know. As you know, the best references are word of mouth. So if your realtor has a database, usually good realtors do, of people that they trust and who are good at their jobs, and you can access that database, it's a super important thing. So once again, this was just a very quick review. If you want to read more of the details and remember the questions, please go to my blog post on home staging step by step. And you can also get access to a free home staging house assessment quiz. It's absolutely free, and it will really show you, if you answer honestly and truthfully, the condition of your house and how marketable your house is and what you really need to do to get it in a better marketing position. So it will give you clarity on what your next step should be. This is Sveta from Home Staging Step by Step, and I'll see you soon.